Before we talk about football and World Cup, let's quickly talk about these tennis stories. Nigeria tennis sensation Seun Ogunsakin continues his impressive run of form by securing his first ever ATP point after advancing to the second round of the M15 Monastir tournament in Tunisia. Ogunsakin defeated Morocco Amin Jamji, ATP ranked 1,306 in straight sets, winning 6-3, 5-2 before his opponent retired from the match. The victory made a significant milestone in the young Nigerian's career as it earned him his maiden ATP ranking point while also booking his place in the next round of the competition. Ogunsakin have been in outstanding form in recent weeks, and his latest achievement further underlines his growing potential on the international tennis circuit. And a little bit of Queen's stories, and this one is gladdens my heart because it's a good thing to see Serena Williams back on the court swinging the racket. And Serena Williams wrote back the years at Queen's with a winning performance on a comeback to tennis after 1,375 days away from the sport. Fans with the hottest ticket in town packed the Andy Murray Arena on Tuesday evening to watch one of the greatest players of all time return to action. Playing doubles alongside Canadian teenager Victoria Mboko, the 44-year-old Americans didn't look a touch out of place as the pair won 7-6, 6-2 to upset third seed Erin Ratcliffe and Nico Melika Martinez. It was fun, Williams said in her post-match interview. She said I had so much fun playing with Victoria.
Well, we had a lot of fun.
We did have a lot of fun, you know.
I feel like there's room for improvement.
As I'm sure I expected you to say.
There were so many times in the match where we were kind of just like, this could be so much better. We could be doing so,
like,
we know, you know,
this is
but
embarrassing that I missed that. Oh my God.
Yeah, but you know, it was a little funny. We had a little bit of humor to it, and it kind of made me more relaxed. And you know, we at the end of the day, we just went for it. Both of our game styles, I feel like, complement each other very well, and you know, that really helped us get through today.
That was Victoria Mboko and Serena Williams in their post-match interview, where I believe they had a lot of fun. They are just laughing. And when she was asked, that is Serena, why she came back, she added, she said she had nothing better to do. She got her sitting at home, so the kids are out of school for the summer. So she said, why not? A very good reason to come back to me too. And Emma Raducanu is hopeful a commanding first-round win over Anna Blinkova at the Queens can serve as a really good stepping stone for our Wimbledon preparations. British number one Raducanu was dominant for most of the contest, winning the first 8 games without reply before going on to complete a 6-love, 6-3 victory over the Russian qualifier. It was the 23-year-old's first win since 6th March when she beat qualifier Anastasia Sakharova in the Indian Wells first round, and British number 3 Katie Boulter also reached the second round, although her win was less straightforward as she fought back from a set and a breakdown to beat 8th seed Leila Fernandez 3-6, 7-6, 7-5. Their match was played over 2 days after rain on Monday evening saw play suspended with the Canadian leading 6-3, 3-3. But Boulter, the world number 73, stepped up intensity on Tuesday to force a deciding set before wrapping up a win after 2 hours and 45 minutes, setting up a second round tie against Romania Jacqueline Christen. Nigeria under-17 women national team, the Flamingos, will resume campaign on June 4, 2026 at the Remo Stars Sporting Institute in Kenya as their preparations for the 30th final qualifying round for the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. The teams return to camp following a brief break after an impressive performance in the second qualifying round where they prepared a dominant aggregate victory over Benin. The Flamingos advanced to the final round after recording an emphatic 11-0 aggregation against their West African counterparts. Hakeem Busari's side claimed a 5-0 away victory in the first leg before completing the route with a 6-0 triumph in the return leg on home soil. Attention now shifts to Benin Republic, who stand between Nigeria and a place at the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Benin booked their place in the final qualifying round after defeating Syria alone 5-1 on aggregate. The Beninese side, popularly known as the Amazons, secured a 3-0 first leg victory at the state of Cape in Lomé before the main competition with a 3-1 away win in the second leg. With a World Cup ticket at stake, The upcoming clash promises to be keenly contested West African encounter as the Flamingos seeks to continue their impressive qualification campaign and secure another appearance on the global stage. The Super Eagles head coach Eric Chell has shared his expectation ahead of Nigeria's international friendly encounter against Portugal. Nigeria will take on Portugal in a highly profile friendly match scheduled to hold in Leiria later today, with both teams using the fixture to assess their squad and tactical approaches. Speaking ahead of the game, Chell displayed suggestions that Nigeria will approach the encounter as underdogs, insisting that the Super Eagles possess enough quality to compete against any opposition. The Malian tactician stressed that his primary focus remains on implementing his football philosophy rather than engaging in debate over which side is superior. Let's listen to him.
This is a big team, like Will said. There is many big players in that team, so we are very happy to have this chance to play against them. So this is a big game to stay focused about my players, about the philosophy and the way that we want to play this game. This is not a question about the result. The most important goal in objective is to improve at every game.
While Chelsea also expressed his anticipation for an entertaining contest between the two footballing nations, the friendly provides another opportunity for Chelsea to further imprint his tactical identity on the Super Eagles as the team continues preparation for upcoming competitive fixtures. And the opposite side, Portugal head coach Roberto Martinez is expecting a stance test when his side takes on the Super Eagles in an international friendly Wednesday night. The Selakio das Quinas will host the three-time African champions at the Estadio do Magalhães Pessoa in Leiria as they continue preparation for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The fixture is particularly significant for Portugal, who are set to face another African side, the Democratic Republic of Congo, during the group stage of the tournament. Martinez described the Super Eagles as a formidable opponent with considerable tactical versatility, insisting that the encounter will provide valuable preparations for the challenges ahead. He has this to say during the pre-match press conference.
I think there are the two main aspects, obviously, for us to play against a team like Congo. There are aspects that, in terms of the forward players of Nigeria, I think there are qualities that they are very helpful for us to be able to defend as a team in the aspects that we're going to do against Congo. I expect the Nigerian team very competitive. I enjoyed the game against Poland, the last friendly. I love the ideas of the coach. I think flexibly, as a team, using the different systems that they use fits different players in different positions. I can see that obviously players like Osimhen and Lookman, that they are not here, they get replaced by other players that they get a real high level of performance. So I expect a very competitive game, real quality players with a lot of experience, Basi, Iwobi, players that I know very, very well, and a competitive game that I think is going to help both teams in many aspects.
While the former Belgian manager believes Eric Chell possesses the quality and adaptability needed to help his team fine-tune their approach before the World Cup. And we are talking about World Cup. The award-winning Somali referee Omar Abdelkader Atan has broken his silence after being ruled out of officiating at the FIFA World Cup 2026 following his denial of entry into the United States. FIFA confirmed on Monday that Atan will no longer participate in the tournament after the U.S. immigration authorities refused him entry upon his arrival at Miami International Airport on Saturday. The decision ends what would have been a historic milestone for Somali football, as Atan was set to become the first Somali referee to officiate at a FIFA World Cup. In a statement, a FIFA spokesperson confirmed the development, stressing that the governing body had no authority over immigration decisions made by host nations. FIFA added that visa approvals and border admissions remain the responsibility of the host country and are outside the organization's control. The incident comes amid ongoing immigration restrictions affecting several countries, including Somalia, which remains on a travel ban list introduced by the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump as part of broader immigration measures. Oman says he was subjected to an 11-hour immigration interview before being denied entry to the United States for the World Cup, despite holding the right papers and right visa. Despite the setback, Atan remained optimistic about his future in football officiating, saying despite the circumstances, he's in a positive mood and is focused on next challenge in his refereeing career. And on the final note this morning, Real Madrid have made a €150 million offer for striker Julian Alvarez, rejected by City rivals Atletico Madrid. Real President Florentino Perez last week pledged to make a €150 million offer for an unnamed Galactico player if re-elected to his position. Having successfully retained control on Sunday, Perez made good on his promise. However, the move for 26-year-old Argentinian forward was turned down by his club, who cited Alvarez's release clause of €500 million. In a statement, Real said, following the meeting of the board of directors held today, it has made an offer of €150 million to Atletico de Madrid for the federative rights of the player Julian Alvarez. After reviewing and evaluating the offer, club Atletico de Madrid has expressed its gratitude for the proposal made within the framework of the good relations between both clubs and has rejected it, referring to the player's release clause. Atletico quoted the Real Madrid statement on X along a series of laughing emojis. And a former Manchester City player Alvarez, who won the 2022 World Cup with Argentina, joined the La Liga club in an £81.5 million deal in 2024. He scored 29 goals in 49 appearances for Atletico last season as they finished fourth in the table and reached the Champions League final. And Champions League semi-final, beg your pardon. Nigeria is playing later on today, 8 o'clock. 7:45 is the time against Portugal. Do watch the match and let's keep supporting the Super Eagles. My name is Olumide Ogubin. I have been your host for today. Wishing you a lovely day.